digestion, man.
Now stop being embarrassed just because you ate your breakfast. That's nothing.
I've never done it before.
And I bet you never had cherry pie for breakfast either.
That's right, I did.
You're going to be awfully hot wearing that jacket.
My shirt's awful dirty, ma'am.
I'll wash it while you burn the trash.
I sure would like to feel clean, but would anybody object?
Of course not. You're a man. What's the difference?
Has Helen Potts taken another tramp?
I don't see why he's a tramp just because Miss Potts gave him breakfast.
I have to speak to her about taking in every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
He wasn't doing any harm.
I bet he'd like to. Did you call Alan this morning?
No, I haven't had time.
He's coming back pretty soon to take us swimming.
Tell him they're expecting a big crowd at the picnic tonight. So we better use his father's influence down at City Hall to reserve a table. Oh, and tell him to get one down by the river.
He'll think of being bossy.
Alan doesn't mind if a woman's bossy.
Whenever I hear that train coming into town, I get a feeling of excitement here.
Whenever I hear it, I tell myself someday I'm going to get on that train and I'm going to go to New York.
That train only goes as far as Tulsa.
Well, in Tulsa, I'll catch another one.
I always wonder, maybe some wonderful person's getting off here, just by accident. and he'll come into the dime store for something and see me behind the counter, and he'll study me very strangely. And then decides I'm just the person they're looking for in Washington to carry out an important job in the espionage department. Or maybe he'll want me for some great medical experiment.
Those things don't happen in dime stores. Madge. Millie, would you take the milk in, please? Did you and Alan have fun on your date last night?
Uh-huh.
What did you do?
Went over to his house and played some of his classical records.
Then what did you do?
Drove over to Cherryville and had some barbecue.
Madge. Does Alan ever make love?
Every time we go over to Cherryville, we park the car by the river and get real romantic.
You let him kiss you? I mean, after all, you've been going together all summer.
Of course I let him.
Does he ever want to go beyond kissing?
Mom,
I'm your mother, for heaven's sakes. These things need to be talked about. Does he?
well, yes,
Does he ever get mad if you won't?
no,
He doesn't.
he doesn't get mad.
Do you like it when he kisses you?
Yes?
Well, you don't sound very enthusiastic.
What do you expect me to do? Pass out every time Alan puts his arm around me?
No, I don't expect you to pass out, but it seems to me you could at least try it. Hold this dress up in front of you. Madge, it'll be awfully nice to be married to Alan. You have charge accounts in all the stores. Automobiles, trips. You'd be invited by all his friends to their homes and at the country club.
Mom, I don't feel right with those people.
What do you mean? You're just as good as they are. My father was in the state legislature, and my mother was one of them.
I know, Mom. But all Alan's friends talk about colleges and trips to Europe. I feel left out.
Well, you just gotta get over those feelings. Alan will be going back to school in a few weeks, and there won't be many opportunities like the picnic tonight, so you better get busy.
Busy what?
Madge, a pretty girl doesn't have long. Just a few years when she's the equal of kings and can get out of a shanty like this and live in a palace with a doting husband who will spend his life making her happy.
I suppose.
Because once she was young and pretty. And if she loses that chance, she might as well just throw all her prettiness away.
I'm only 18.
And then next summer you'll be 19. And then 20, and 21, and then 40.
Everyone gets to dress up and go places around here, except for me.
Alan said he'd find you a date for the picnic tonight.
I don't want Alan asking any of those crazy boys in town to take me anywhere.
Beggars can't be choosers.
You shut up.
That was mean. They'll be dancing at the pavilion tonight. Millie should have a date too.
Well, if she wants a date, why doesn't she dress up and act decent?
Because I'm going to act and dress the way I want to, and if you don't like it, you know what you can do.
Always complaining because she doesn't have any friends, but she smells so bad. Nobody wants to be near her.
Madge!
La-dee-da. Madge is the pretty one, but she's so dumb they almost had to bring the schoolhouse down just to get her out of it.
That's not so.
Oh, isn't it? You never would have graduated was it for Jumpin' Jeter.
Who's Jumping Jeter?
Teaches history. Kids call him Jumpin' Jeter because all the pretty girls in his class make him so jumpy. He was flunking Madge till she went into his room and cried, I just don't know what I'm going to do if I don't pass history.
Mom, she's making that up.
Like fun I am. You couldn't even pass Miss Cindy's course on shorthand. And you work in the dime store.
You
Millie!
are good.
Madge, you slut! Girls!
I'll kill you.
Stop it! What will the neighbors say?
Nobody's going to call me a good and get by with it.
You call her worse names.
Doesn't matter what names I call her. She's pretty. Names don't bother her at all.
Poor Millie.
That's all I hear. Poor Millie. And poor Millie won herself a scholarship for 4 whole years of college.
A girl like Millie can need confidence in other ways.
Mom,
Yes.
do you love Millie more than me?
Of course not.
Then why do you act as if you did?
Madge. Madge. You were the first used to put you on his shoulders for the whole neighborhood to see. But when Millie came, things were different. How? They were just different. Your father wasn't home much of the time. He found other things. The night Millie was born, he was with a bunch of his wild friends at the roadhouse.
Was he sorry?
Yes, he was always sorry, and I always forgave him. Our life was a succession of fights and endurance.
Anyway, you loved him.
What if I did? It takes a lot more than love to keep people happy. Mom? Yes?
What good is it to be pretty?
Well, pretty things are rare in this life.
But what good are they?
Well, pretty things like flowers, movies, sunsets. Pretty girls too. They're like billboards, telling us that life is good.
But where do I come in?
What do you mean?
Maybe I get tired of being looked at.
Madge, don't talk so selfish.
I don't care if I'm being selfish. It's no good just to be pretty. It's no good.
Ma'am. You right if I start a fire?
What?
But last lady said it was a hot enough day already to make you object. So, that's about it, ma'am. Mind a little fire?
No, I don't mind.
I didn't think you would.
He has no shame. He just moves right in whether you like him, want him to or not.
I knew you wouldn't like him the first time I saw him.
Do you?
I don't like him or dislike him. I just wonder what he's like.
Oh, I know what he's like.
Anyone mind if the old next school teacher does their company?
Good morning, Rosemary.
May I come in?
No math today, it's Labor Day.
Oh, I forgot. I thought I might be getting a letter from that man that I met at the high school picnic last spring. Nice fellow and a big fun, but I just don't have time for any of them when they start getting serious with me.
You school teachers are mighty independent.
Sure, I lived this long without him. I guess he wants to keep him from getting young without one.
What about Howard?
Oh, Howard's just a friend boy, not a boyfriend. I smell smoke.
Helen Potts is having her leaves burned. Smells kind of good, don't you think?
Who's the young man?
Another no-good Helen Potts took in.
Mrs. Owens, he's working over there naked as a needed. I don't think that's right in the presence
Millie,
of
come back.
Gee Liz, I go swimming every day and the boys don't have one half as much as he does now.
Swimming's different.
Madge,
What?
can I use your manicure set just for kids?
If you promise not to get it messy.
Look at the way he's showing off.
What does he think is interesting?
What's that you're rubbing in, Rosemary?
Pond's the liquid wet tissue cream. Makes a good base for your makeup.
I read an article in the Reader's Digest about some woman who got skin poisoning from using all those face creams.
Harriet Bristol. She's the American history teacher. She got a hold of some of that beauty glue last winter, and it darn near took her skin off. All the girls thought she had leprosy.
Madge, how do you do your right hand?
Well, if you were nice to people, maybe people would do something nice for you.
You got a ball, Millie?
No.
You can't hit me. Girls don't paint their fingernails without a reason.
Madge, try to say I love you. Ooh!
Will you bring you some clothes on this morning?
No.
Hi.
How do you do?
I'm heading to clothesline, Mama. I'll be right back.
Poor Helen. She told me sometimes she has to get up 3 times a night to take her mother to the bathroom.
Why doesn't she put her in an old ladies' home?
None of them will take her, she's too mean.
She must be mean. If the story you told me is true.
It is true. Helen and the Potts boy ran off and got married. And her mother fell in that very day Just Mrs. Potts' name only. Sometimes I think she just keeps the boy's name to defy the old lady.
Hi, Ellen. Oh boy, I'm gonna go get my suit.
See if Madge decent. Good morning, Alan.
Morning, Mrs. Owens. Miss Sydney.
Hello.
Morning, Alan.
Hello.
Have you ladies seen the handsome young man I got working for me this morning?
Handsome.
Helen, I wish you stopped taking in all sorts of riffraff.
He isn't riffraff. He's been to several
Colleges, and he begs for breakfast.
He's working for his breakfast. Alan, he said he knew you from the university. I told him he might be back.
Who?
Hey, everyone, still going swimming?
Alan, why don't you go inside and see Madge? She's calling from the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Hey,
Delilah!
do you think Alan's going to marry Madge?
I haven't thought much about it.
It's so hot this time of year. I wouldn't mind if a good old cyclone came through, even if it blew everything away.
Not me.
Look at him with that washtub, as if it's tissue paper.
Helen! Helen!
I'm visiting Flo, Mama. You don't need me.
What did you feed him?
Biscuit.
Helen, you went through all that trouble.
He was so hungry. I gave him eggs, ham, and all hot coffee to drink. Then he seen the cherry pie in the icebox, and he wanted that too.
Sounds to me like Mrs. Potts has herself a new boyfriend.
I don't think that's funny.
Shoot, Mrs. Potts, I'm just a tease.
I could sit on my own porch, but I hate for the neighbors to see me sitting there all alone. I'd rather sit out here with young people coming and going.
Look, private room. How does it feel, Madge? I mean the dress.
I love it, Mom. It's just a little tight right back here.
Isn't that the pretty one?
Say, Millie, what you reading there?
The Ballad of the Sad Cafe. It's wonderful.
Good Lord, Mrs. Owens, you don't read filthy books like that?
Filthy.
Everyone in it is some sort of degenerate.
That's not so.
It was banned from the library.
I don't read much.
Millie, give me that book.
No.
Now, Mrs. Owens, that book is on the reading list at college.
What's a person to believe?
All those college professors don't have any morals.
Where Millie comes by her taste, I'll never know.
Some of the pictures she has above her bed scare me.
Those pictures are by Picasso, and he's a great artist.
A woman with 7 eyes, very pretty.
Pictures don't have to be pretty.
Helen!
I'll go see what it is.
Don't go over there! You must have had a gun! Helen! Helen! Stay here! Your mother told she's got a Dyson anyway.
What happened up here, young man?
I don't know, man. I just lit this stuff, the whole thing up.
See, that guy looks like it couldn't be.
Isn't that a shame? She'll have to do her whole watch over again.
Was there a bottle in it?
Yeah, I guess so.
I was a bad girl.
What is it, Helen?
I threw a fresh bottle of cleaning fluid out this morning.
Oh. Helen Potts, you're the limit. Come on, Madge. Let's go finish that dress.
Good Lord, I'm not even getting dressed.
Madge, come help me. Young man ready to close by the time you get away.
Alan, Madge will be right back. Would you mind bringing down here?
For sure.
It's fine. Don't help me.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't
It's fine.
It is!
Yeah. Oh, the lady said you'd be around.
How, Carter?
I was coming to see you.
I was going out for a motor.
You want to ride?
You all gassed up? Oh, brothers! Who's waiting?
Oh, man. They used to wake up the whole damn fraternity.
You know, the last time I saw you, you were on your way to Hollywood to film some big movie here at.
Oh, that.
What do you mean, oh, that? Isn't that what it loaned you $100 for?
Sure, Seymour.
What happened?
Well, things just didn't work out, that's all.
I had to warn you, pal. Every year some talent scout brings all the big athletes some screen tests.
I got the test okay. Oh, man, big career. They're going to call me Rush Carter. Like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, they took a whole bunch of pictures of me with my shirt off, real rough. Then they dressed me up like a foreign legion.
No kidding.
Yeah, then they put me in a pair of tights and the pants that fit you down here like a glove. And they gave me a hat with a plume and covered around with swords. Shady mother. Oh, yeah, it was real crazy.
Well, did they give you any lines to read?
Yeah, that part went okay. Ugh, it was my teeth.
Your teeth.
Yeah, there you gotta have a certain kind of teeth, but they can't use them. Don't ask me why. This baby said they'd have to pull all my teeth and give me new ones, so naturally.
Wait a minute. What babe?
Baby gave me the screen test. I mean, wasn't a baby, not exactly. Kind of beat up. Not bad.
Huh? So, what are you doing here?
I came to see you.
Yeah? Why?
Well, Seymour, well, after Hollywood, I got a ranch on this job on this ranch in the back. Seymour, you'll be proud. In bed every night at 10. Up every morning at 6. No liquor, no babes. Saved up $200.
So you came to pay me back.
Well, Seymour, I was gonna, but I got rolled.
Roll? You.
Yeah. My 2 babes. I was gonna hitchhike my way down to Texas and start to love it, right? Got about as far as Phoenix when these 2 babes were in a big yellow convertible. One of the babes slams on the brakes and hollers, "Get in, stud!" So I got in. Seymour, it was crazy. I had to shake her from Martini in the car.
You boys talking about old times? Millie helped me ice the cake.
You wanna work now?
No, I feel more than paid for breakfast.
Suppose there's any place I can wash up?
Got a shower in the basement. Come on, I'll show you.
We'll be there in a minute. Okay, so they had a shaker full of martinis right there in the car.
One of these babes was smoking weed.
Wow. Nothing like that happened to me. Long story.
Alright, well, Seymour, you would not believe the things these 2 babes started doing.
Were they good looking?
What do you care?
Make the story more interesting. Tell me what you did exactly.
Alright, well, you know me, Seymour. I'm a pretty guy.
Sure.
So, when these 2 girls decided to take me to this tourist cabin, well, they must have thought I was King Kong.
You mean both of them?
Or,
Golly.
then I says, okay, girls, let's get going. This party's over. Then this dame